There we go. I like that view. Okay, let's see if I can get the laptop up. I don't know if anybody's here just yet or not. I'm a little early, so if you're here for the pre-show, which is I guess what this is, welcome. Um, I'm working on getting my laptop set up right now so I can see your comments, and I'll show you some stuff that just got finished up. I'm going to tell you about some things I'm working on, and I don't know, maybe I'm just going to share my hopes and dreams with you. Who knows? Okay, there we go. It's a good YouTube traffic day today, guys. It's guys been watching a lot of videos. I just got done watching a video for Winders Model Farms. Javen just did a review on that Patriot sprayer that I don't have my hands on yet. I'll probably get that on Thanksgiving weekend. But man, that thing looks cool. Can't wait to get my hands on one. So what's up, Everett? What's up, Bo? What's up, Brady? Joseph? Rick? Oh, hey, how's it going out there in New York? What's up, Kurt? Hey, I'm doing good. Gitland Farms, how are you? Illinois Diecast, how's it going? What's up, Brady? We gave away a tractor a while back, Brady. I don't know. We may do another one here as winter gets here. I need to figure out a way to do a giveaway where, I mean, not that I have to benefit from it, but where I kind of benefit from it, where something works out, where I get more viewers or subscribers or something. We got to figure something out there. So I'm all ears if you guys are up on that. I'm waiting for glue to dry in the machine shop. All right, nice. Oh, okay, no headphones. That's a bummer. What's up, Evan? How are you doing today, man? I just saw you post some stuff that I thought was pretty cool. I think it was on your Instagram page, but it could have been Facebook. I don't remember, but I was a little bit jealous. What's up, Scott? Neighborhood Skills, how's it going? Chilly but no snow. That's a good thing. No snow here, but we're supposed to get snow Tuesday, I believe. Monday night into Tuesday. Not much, fortunately. So, but it's enough that it's going to screw up my life for a while, so. Yeah, the new Case Trident, yeah. Yeah, I was just watching Winders Model Farms do a review of that. I thought it was really cool. Snow in Iowa, boo. Going snowmobiling, okay, that's one good thing about snowmobile, or snow, I guess. That could be fun. Snow in Brandon, South Dakota. Oh man, that just sounds like that would be cold today. Well, so here's the mess. Although it looks better than it did a few months ago, right? I have, Everett. I think they're looking real good, buddy. I think they're looking real good. Yeah, I had heard Northern Illinois got some snow. I'm in the kind of west central part, so the longer that holds off, the better. Because like I said, it really screws up me. It screws up my work a whole bunch, so. Just had the second boy, nice. 4 to 7 inches. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna wish I turned the notifications off because my other chat is blowing up right now for no reason whatsoever. I think they're talking about the F1 race today, so which I have not got to see yet. Although I did see who won, so kind of spoiled that. But whatever. Yeah, Illinois crew up in here. Yeah, I always love those Steiger picks there, Evan. All right, so I just got this out because I'm actually packing this up. So Jim went over to our website fortheloveoftractors.com and he ordered this thing yesterday. So that's got to get packed up this evening. So I'm pretty thankful for that. That is unfortunately my last RT series that I have in stock right now. I got to hunt down some more of these. So I'm hoping maybe the first show of the year this year up there in Bloomington, first show that I'm going to. Hoping I can track down a few of those to do some custom work on. Do I watch NASCAR? Yeah, sure. I mean, NASCAR, I don't get to watch a lot because a lot of times it's in a time slot where I'm not available. But yeah, I mean, I love racing pretty much in general. I'll watch anything. Back home in Montana, they got 14 inches. Woo. I always thought I would love to live in Wyoming or Montana, kind of out there in the mountains somewhere. But then I hear about winter and I think no. What if I get 6.5 by the end of November? If you want to do together. Yeah, I think that's cool, Kyle. We can definitely do. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to do another stream together, and yeah, I mean, yeah, if we could get to 6.5 on YouTube here, that'd be amazing. YouTube's growing a little slower than normal lately, but everything else, subscriber-wise, seems to be exploding. So, I guess I can't complain too much. You have 9 RTs for sale. Well, maybe we ought to talk later. Are you on Facebook or Instagram or any of those places where you can send me a private message? Because that'd be awesome. So you got to get to Bloomington, Bo. You just got to, man. I mean, all right, if you can't, I understand. But that's in your neck of the woods right there. You got to get over there to that. It's a fun little show. It's nothing huge, but I always enjoy it. It's got some of my favorite dealers there, so it's always fun. Too cold outside. I agree. I don't even like anything below about 40, and I think it's too cold. I mean, I'm okay down into the 20s, but and then I really start to complaining once it gets below 20s. But I like nice 60-degree, 70-degree weather. What's up, Tony? What's up, Connor? Facebook. Okay. Are we friends on Facebook? You can always send me on the For the Love of Tractors, but you can hit me up as a friend request too if you want. So far, Lafayette is good to go. I mean, that's still what 5 months out, 4 months out. So we'll see. I have a really bad feeling that some things are going to start changing here in the toy world because, you know, all joking and everything aside, this coronavirus thing's getting pretty dang serious right now. And so, I don't know. I don't know, man. I hate to think what may change, but some things unfortunately may have to change. I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, every show that I know of is still going as of right now. Yeah, harvest is, let's call it mostly buttoned up. But yeah, snow this week. So, what are you doing with that row track? Good question. I'm not sure. So here's the deal with these Case IH tractors. And let's just, while we're here talking, just shooting the breeze. Here's what stinks about Case IH tractors from Ertl. All right, so I want to fill this hood seam in, right? So one, we got decals there, so that makes it a pain in the butt. Two, if you split the casting, it splits the cab as well. So the cab is all one piece with your casting. So it's not like a John Deere, for example, or even let's take these guys, for example. So if you split these, the cab splits, but all your parts can just pop right out, and you can just pop them right in once you put it back together. But you see how these curve, how everything curves in? That makes it extremely difficult to pull your interior out, strip, repaint, etc., and then reassemble the tractor and put all that back in. It makes it really difficult. So, I don't know. I'm just sitting here wondering what I'm going to do with it, to be honest with you. I've contemplated just cutting the hood off and 3D printing a new hood. I'll be honest, that's where I'm at with it. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. The problem with doing that is I'm going to spend a ton of time on something that is not going to resell that well enough to recoup my cost, and I'm probably the only person on the planet that cares about that. You know, having the same, I even pulled that off to my measurements, but anyway, I mean, ideally I want to detail this out. Now I've got a really nice one of these custom. I should have brought that over. It's on the other side of the room that a buddy of mine did for me, and I actually did a video on it that I will plan to upload this week. It's just a nice little custom piece, but oh boy, I haven't even started on corn yet. That's brutal there, Bo. That's gonna make for a long winter. Do I know the YouTuber Diecast Emporium? I've heard of him, I believe, but I'm not going to say I know him. I believe I've heard of him, though. Hey, you did make it 9460. What's up? What's up, JNL? Dodge Boy, how's it going? A resin water slide product that you put on before you paint. Fascinating, Tony. That's fascinating. Yeah, it's Fleming. I'll be darned. Actually, so your video of your custom, I'm probably gonna have it up maybe Tuesday. It looks like so. Just kind of looking for a good time to slot that in, and I'm excited. It looks great. That thing's gonna go on my display for sure. So. I'm super excited about that, Jax. Like that, I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be really cool. That first gen. We will definitely give you a huge shout out on that and all of that. It looks super cool. Got the tires on already. Nice. That's how that works, Connor. You start building one, and then you're like, well, I need the rest of those, don't I? So that looks great too, by the way. That sugar beet harvester you did, that looks fantastic, or lifter, or whatever they call those. Turned out really nice, I think. So let's just slap some tires on this guy. This is one of those. I'm probably going to hang on to this guy until at least I can find another donor, 7520. Then I might let him go. I've got a ton of buying to do early show season. I really need to get to national, but I don't know, guys. I really need to get to national though this year. But I just have stuff going on. There's just no other way to put that. Just have stuff. Oh, model railroading. That makes sense. Oh, Bo, it was super exciting. Super exciting. It's all, let's see. I think it's all packed up. I don't know. I've got a list over there, but I think, I've got to throw in some tires because you said you needed some tires on a couple implements. So other than that, I think everything's ready to roll. So we'll ship that out priority. That way it gets to you pretty quick here. And I was telling my wife, I'm like, worst case scenario, we're going to Bo's later this week to drop off some tractors, but we'll get them in the mail. Oh, Caitlin, start by doing tire swaps. Go look on my channel. I've got a video that I've got a couple videos that talk about tire swaps. That's where you want to start. Super easy. Awesome. New YouTuber. 164 scale. Scratchbill Oxbow. Man, I got to check him out. I hope I can remember that. Oh, man. I'd love to see that. Oh, I missed a comment. You guys are coming at this fast and furious. Oh, so weird thing about this glue. I've been kind of leaving it open, actually. I seem to have better luck. If I cap it, the cap gets stuck on there, and then what I find is I end up cutting this down farther and farther and farther. So, oddly enough, that glue, that gold label seems to be the only one I have trouble with. But I'm actually leaving that open for now. Yeah, Bo, I might just have to give you a shopping list. Oh, to fill the hood seam, just get you some glazing putty from like your local Napa or any auto parts store, farm store, whatever. That's what I'd use to fill it. Yeah, I kind of want to see Steve's display in person as well. Are we allowed to say that, Tony? Are we allowed to? I don't know yet. Still don't have a Dr. Pepper sponsorship. I think that's the biggest travesty of this whole situation. Made a subreddit called Farm Toys. I think I'm over there. I think I joined up. Yeah, so check out Nicholas's subreddit. Oh, but speaking of places to hang out, Discord link in the description, guys. It's permanent, so it shouldn't go away. But check that out. That will get you to our Discord. If you want to head over there and chat, please read the rules. And the rules are basically like, just be a nice guy. You know, no swearing, no politics. Let's talk tractors. Let's have fun. That's pretty much the rules. How far are you from Bo, Kyle? I know you're not that far. I mean, I know I obviously have your address, which would be kind of creepy if I just dropped by. But C6. I think I got those C60s in the box there, Bo. I'm pretty sure. But I will double check. Like I said, I kind of got a little checklist going, so I don't miss anything on you, I hope. Anyway, we'll see. But I have Dodge Boy. I have seen your YouTube channel. I believe I follow your YouTube channel. If not, I definitely will. But yeah, I've seen it before. Archer products, they have welds, tread plate, louvers, bolts. Ooh. That sounds really cool. Gosh, I need a notebook here so I can write down all this stuff that I need to do. Like, whose YouTube I need to follow. And these websites I need to go to. I do not have a notebook with me. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Ooh, a T9 or Texas 10. That's tough. But, yeah, you should get those pretty quick. But I think I sent those first class, so first class has been slow as heck lately. But it wasn't a very big box, and I didn't want to drop like $8 to ship, $6 worth of tires on. So, yeah. Zip it up there, Evan. I think that's... after I started talking, I'm like, oh, I maybe shouldn't say anything. An hour and a half from Kyle. Well, you guys, if we should just have a little impromptu meet up there at Bloomington. That's what I think. I don't know my room number yet, but we'll figure that out when it comes. So. Sure, I'd be interested in a cop car. Yeah, Tony, that'd be best. I've got it on my list to message you. I have been, so I don't know if you saw my video about the impromptu toy show that we had a couple weeks ago. Well, wait, that was last week, I guess. Yeah, last week. So I just now got to putting away everything that we took to that, put it back in my inventory. So, I spent most of the morning doing that. If you guys are on TikTok or whatever, and YouTube or Instagram, you've seen what I've been kind of 3D designing. This week, as far as 3D design goes, I finished up a Case 870 Ripper. What else did I finish up? Oh, a 8-row corn head. It's kind of a generic head. I would say it's almost based off like a Capella head, but it's sort of generic. If you guys know what a Capella corn head looks like. What else did I finish? Oh, I finished up a tractor project that I can't reveal yet, unfortunately. Do I have any DCP Peterbilts? I do. I don't have any for sale, but I have some. I ought to sell some. I'm in this weird mood right now where I kind of want to thin out some of my collection, but I kind of don't. You know how that goes. Like, I'm afraid I'll sell some stuff and then regret it. So, anyway, that's where I'm at on that. All right, guys, what are we going to do on this one? We're going to make this a side shooter or a rear shooter. What do you guys think? Rear shooters pack a lot better for toy shows, let me tell you that from experience. But we can make it a side shooter as well. Guess I should put it in view here. And I made it a triaxle just because that truck came as a triaxle. I thought, well, what the heck? It's a little different, a little unique. Might be kind of cool. I like the sounds of the 870 as well. I'm excited for it. We'll see how the prints turn out. We're testing some prints. Right now, I'm finishing up some prints for my buddy Dave Holman. He needed a couple parts for National for a couple of his builds. So he had the files. He just needed someone who could print them in a reasonable time. So that's kind of where we're at there. So the printer's tied up. One of my printers is down right now, which is, well, it's unfortunate. And Jeff, just send them over, buddy. Just send over all sorts of, you know me. There are never too many projects on the workbench. I mean, as long as you don't need them done by, I don't know, ever. But yeah, go ahead and send them over. Can I buy some of your collection? So if you wanted to get right, that's probably the best way to do it. Is a DCP a good buy? DCPs are fantastic as far as detail goes. I mean, absolutely awesome. They're expensive, but yeah, I mean, I think they're worth the value. You're not going to get, you couldn't build one for that. I'm going to have to just, I don't think I want to do that. Here's a little tip if you guys, so these are microfiber, whatever you call them, sticks. So if you need to get glue on something, but you really want to make sure it's not a glob of glue, you can use these. They've been kind of a lifesaver recently. This glue is taking forever to set up. Nervous about nationals? Don't be nervous. Just go up there with the plan of having fun and learning and meeting new people. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit more glue. I didn't want to, but that's the key. I was just talking to somebody a couple weeks ago, and about competition in the farm toy world and all that stuff. And I think the thing for me and for a lot of the guys that that fell off, who have been around a while, display contests like that, and don't get me wrong, there are guys that take it super seriously, and that's they're kind of their life and whatever. But the important thing you've got to do is you've got to go there and realize that is the best learning opportunity you're going to have, because you're going to get to look at the best of the best when it comes to displays and customs and all of that. So anyway, that's what I would look at. Dave, I hear you, man. I want to sell somebody, just can't do it. Cannot pull that trigger. DCP drained your bank account. Yup. There is a new Fendt Momentum planter coming soon. Like, I think this month or next month, November. We're not in November yet, are we? No, we're not. Next month. Oh, Bo, I think we can figure out some static grass application. Only 40 of your 800 acres of corn. Woo! They got some catching up to do there for sure. As one who built a DCP truck just get the complete truck. It's the same rule as if you're buying a old muscle car. Just buy one that's already restored. That's I promise you're going to come out farther ahead than restoring one yourself. I promise you. I've never met someone who bought an old kind of like junky muscle car and restored it themselves that said that was the way to do it. Everybody says, if I had to do it again, I'd have just bought it done already. Catch you later, Connor. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Yeah, the Momentum is super expensive. I'm going to get one to review, and then I'm probably going to sell it, because I don't need a $100, $90 planter sitting on my shelf that I'm never going to use. Oh, I don't know, Jax. I feel like I ought to throw in something else, to be honest with you, on that F-150. Like, I feel like I'm getting the better deal there. And so I was going to run that by you. Maybe, like, throw in some, I could throw in some parts or toolboxes or something like that, or, whatever. We can work out something. But I'm getting a cool custom truck, and you're going to grab a project truck, basically, which, don't get me wrong, I think you're going to make it into something awesome, but... That's how it works, Bo. That's 100% how this whole hobby works. It just is. White and green peat cost you like $150. Yeah, for sure. I need to get a couple peats, actually, because in a couple of these flatbeds that you can see back here, to make some tinder trucks out of. Because I actually sold my tinder truck last year at a show, kind of kicking myself in the butt for it. But it was one of those situations where we weren't going to do Lafayette initially, and then we decided to do Lafayette like a week before Lafayette. And so I was afraid I didn't have enough inventory, so I was just pulling anything that I could find that I thought I could bear to part with, that I thought maybe I could replace, and that happened to be one of them. So Gary, I need to get those. I do have those weights, and I need to get those put up on my website. And you know what? I will try. I will try and remember to do that tonight. Okay, it's official. I'm finding something to write on, like a pen. We're just gonna air pencil. We're just gonna use the workbench here. I need to get those up on the website for sure. I've got a half a dozen tractors I got to do as well, so. So maybe tonight that's what I'm going to do a lot of, I guess. So I've had kind of an interesting couple weeks. I'll be honest, I have knocked the living daylights out of some projects here these last couple weeks. So I'm actually proud of myself because I'm not so good at it sometimes. But I'm actually finishing projects, which is pretty amazing. Anyway, I don't know if some of you guys know, like, I'm probably going to say more than I want to here, but like I am making a serious push to try and make farm toys my job. Like I'm not even going to say I can do it full time because I in my head that just sounds like the stupidest idea ever. But what I've realized in the last 6 months is, I think a lot of you guys know, I make monuments, I make headstones for a living. What I've realized in the last 6 months is my body is not capable of doing that too much longer. My back is screwed up. My hands are screwed up. Last week, I'm not wearing it. Last week I fell. It was wet. It was raining. We were in the cemetery. We were working hard, trying to hurry. I hurt my wrist. I hurt my shoulder. I hurt my hip. It's just like, I'm not afraid of hard work. I've been doing it my whole life, but it's kind of becoming painfully obvious to me that something else is going to have to take a place in the future. And I'll be honest, like, I don't know that I can work for somebody else. I don't know that I'm made like that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I'd be an awesome employee for somebody because I'd show up and do a good job every day, which as a boss, I mean, as a guy who owns a business, that's really all I want out of employees, but it's so hard to find. But the things I really don't want are, I don't want to work with the public, and I don't want to be gone from home because I obviously have this going on as well as farming. So anyway, like I said, I might be sharing way too much there, but I'm trying my best to make that happen. So with that said, Gary, those weights are super cheap. I don't even know, super cheap. Like we're talking a couple bucks or $3 maybe. I'll look for sure, but I will try to get those up tonight. Favorite brand is, I don't know, Steiger. But anyway, so with all that said, with me sitting here telling you my deepest, darkest thoughts, I've got like 12 new products I'm launching this winter. I don't know if they're all going to be ready for the Bloomington show or the Janesville show, but they will certainly all be ready for the Mark Twain show in February. And then I'm sitting here debating on what other shows I need to go to. I don't know, whatever. So, anyway, so those, the 870 Ripper are new. I've got some feed boxes that are coming. I think you guys have seen those. I finally got the wheels perfected on those. Those are ready to go. Oh my gosh, what else have I finished up? I've got 2 tractors. I can't tell you what those are right now because reasons. I've got some potato equipment, which is something new. I realize that's a very limited audience, but it's something different and new. I'm working on some new headers, etc., etc. So there you go. What are the top farm toy parts stores? I mean, for the love of tractors, right, guys? Number 1. Woo! I mean, I'm working on getting more parts up there. We have a pretty great selection of display items, if I'm, to be honest. Kyle, you're kind of an employee at this point. You're at least a contractor, right? For sure. I'm pretty sure, Gary. I'm hoping we're up on 2. I think we were like 223 last year. I'm hoping we got the same room because we really liked that room. And even though it was kind of at the end of the hallway, we had some great traffic down there. So I think that's where we're going to be. I hope. I mean, if we end up on the, if we for some reason would get on the first floor, I would not complain. But yeah, we'll be there. Oh, the Janesville, Wisconsin show is the first weekend. It's the weekend right after Thanksgiving. I think it's the first weekend of December, and it's at the American or something like that. So we'll see. It's gonna be cool. Garrett, I don't know. Probably not. Here's the thing with St. Louis, and might just me being whiny, but I feel like if we go and set up at St. Louis, we're going to be at the bottom. We're going to be on that lower first floor. And so traffic is always kind of lighter down there. I set up with a buddy of mine down there a couple years ago, and we sold exactly nothing. I mean, he sold some stuff. I think I sold one item. And so that, I don't know. And then too, it's super. Well, Garrett. I mean, you've been to St. Louis. It's kind of super expensive to go to that show. So I'm kind of like, well, there's a lot of custom guys there already, and so does it make sense for me to go, drop quite several $100s on the weekend and then not sell anything? I don't know, but maybe. You never know. We still may try. Does it cost money to get in Lafayette? Yeah, I think it's $5. I think. That is an Oshkosh cab. You will see some of these finished up here really soon. If Kyle has some of those finished up, Kyle Noonmaker. There's the interior. I got to get this painted today. I've been kind of delaying a little bit. I want to find a different color paint to paint those, and I just haven't found the one I like yet, but I think I'm going to do something kind of fun with that today. Playing Farm Simulator. I really wish I had time to play Farm Simulator. I want to play that game so dang bad. I have more equipment for St. Louis. Okay, well, let me know as soon as possible so I can, wait until the last minute to build it all like I always do. Oh, shattered your ankle, Jax. Oh. Your third back operation, Rick. Man, I hope that goes well, buddy. Oh, man. Mike, I sure appreciate that. You'll support my business. I appreciate that greatly, my friend. All right, I think I'm caught up. I was scrolling back through there, guys. Any shows in Ohio this year? I am sure there are some Ohio shows. I don't know for sure which ones, but I'm sure there are. I don't get over to Ohio much. I kind of wonder the same thing there, Tony. I'm kind of interested in what 1/64 scale Jason will be up to. I'm super excited about that. I want to reply to your comment, but I've been so friggin' busy. It's just nuts. And our internet keeps kicking off and on for some reason. I'm actually surprised it's lasted this long. It's been sketchy for a day or two here. Okay. So, the interior to this tractor is over here somewhere. And I need to find it. How do you like my MTS? The paint is not perfect on this MTS, by the way. But I think it turned out good. I did the catwalk on the back. I need to touch up a little here. Just general handrails, etc., etc. So I'm debating on if I just keep this, myself. Because, it is number one. Not that it matters, but... Or do I end up selling that off? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, thanks, Javen. Hey, Javen, I don't know if you heard. I just watched your Trident sprayer video. That was good. That was really good. I'm definitely excited to get one of those now. So, The thing looks beastly. That's what was kind of surprised me about that Trident a little bit. You know, like sprayers, I don't know, they feel like a little dainty to me, but that thing looks like a beast. So I'm excited. All right, let's see. Oh, I got to clean some parts here in a little bit. That's really not looking forward to that. I do have a Facebook page, BC. It's just For the Love of Tractors. Just check that out. Have you seen a new 1/64 scale? So, Gunner, I haven't, except for Javen Winders. You can click on his name. He's a few posts above you. He just did a review on that tractor. It's awesome. Gary, it's a good question on this MTS. It's going to be relatively inexpensive, I think. And when I say that, like, I'm shooting, I don't know, 50-ish bucks probably. Got a little touch-up paint to do on it yet, but I don't want that to be too expensive. Any update on flail mower? Tires, I just got to assemble it, basically. That's kind of what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, is just assembling finished products. The tires are here. They're painted. I'll try my darndest to get those up on the website this week. No guarantees. We have a sprayer. We have a Top Air 3-point mounted sprayer that we put on our 8345 RT. So that's how we spray everything. I do not have any extra peat stacks. Sorry, I don't take apart too many DCP trucks, so therefore I don't have a lot of parts for them. All right, so let's see. Let's make room here. I wish I could find the interior for that. I'd get this thing buttoned up tonight. Well, no, I wouldn't, because I don't have the. I'm waiting on all my John Deere decals right now. I've got tons of decals I'm waiting on, but at least I got my New Hollands in. Later, BB. Have a good one. There you go. Pumpkin's animation does stop motions, does all sorts of cool stuff. Run over there and check out his YouTube channel. Building a peat wrecker. Cool. Oh, absolutely, Jax. There's no question about it. I'll be doing a review on that. All right. It's time for a medical exam. Not. Gonna clean some uncured resin parts. So safety first, guys. On that. Uncured resin is not good for you. I'll be honest, I don't know what it does to you, but I'd also rather not find out. Truck and Little, of course they do. Yeah, of course they've got some DCP parts. I keep forgetting about them, but they're great. They've got some stuff for sure. So, Dave, I do make some of my own decals, but I've started hiring them out because I've never been 100% satisfied with the quality of the decals I made. I was having a conversation last night with some guys in the farm toy world, and it made me want to get into the decal business a little bit. And that's a slippery slope because there's a licensing issue, and you got to be careful. And the price to entry is pretty crazy too. But anyway, kind of kicking around the idea of maybe trying to make more of my own decals, but at the same time, when am I going to have time to do that? It's so much other stuff to do, and I'm almost wondering if I need to focus on just building and getting new products out so I can get to this point where I want to be, and then outsource all the little stuff like decals. So I don't know. It's just one of those things right now. It's the great debate that always rages in my head. What should I be doing? How can I do this better? How do I get to where I want to go with this hobby? So I don't know. We'll see. There is a need in the farm toy hobby for high quality decals. There just is. Do I know where to get New Holland I don't know. Would Bosun have New Holland Combine decals? That might be the first place to start. Bosun implement. Other than that, you may have to go custom, which is, I don't know, maybe one of the, I don't know. Good luck finding someone who will part with wheels and tires from an Ertl 4450. Those are some of the best tires ever produced by Ertl, and they are highly desirable for custom work. I'm not saying you're not going to find some, but good luck. I know I've personally gone through 100 of those Ertl Authentic 4450s, at least 100, just for the wheels and tires. So, because they look incredible on John Deere, Ertl 30 and 40 series 4-wheel drives. Petition for you to clean your work. Yeah, get a change.org petition going. See if you guys can get 100,000 signatures on that. I'll clean my workbench. In case you're wondering what these are mirrors for a Lexion Combine. And if you're interested in a Lexion Combine, Dave Hallman is your guy. He is working on them. They are going to be pricey, but they are going to be awesome, so they're going to be worth every penny. I'm going to have to get one. I'm going to have to save up and get one, but... If you could model 3D printed things, I don't think you'd be bad at modding on Farm Simulator. Yeah, that'd be cool. I kind of have just perused some Farm Simulator mods just because I think it's neat what guys are doing. And man, there's some cool stuff. I mean, there's some talent there. I wish those guys would come over to the Farm Toy world and 3D print stuff. No, I don't, because I want to do that. So never mind. Malachi, that sounds like the coolest class ever. Bosun doesn't have New Holland. Okay, they have every other. Of course they do. Yeah, of course. Like everything but what you want. Yeah, Kyle. I mean, if you know you've got the skill with 3D printing, designing. It's running a business is definitely different than doing it as a hobby. But if I were your age and had your talent, I'd be all about it. I'd be trying to rack up that bank account by doing 3D design. If I knew what I knew now at your age, well, I'd be retired by 40, and I'd be designing a whole bunch of 3D stuff. It'd be cool. I even debated on, like, if my back does give out, of just trying to go get a certification in 3D design or something and try to find a job doing that. But I'd have to travel because I live in a small town and I just don't want to travel. I mean, I would if I had to, don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to travel a couple hours a day and be away from home that extra 2 hours. It's 2 hours that I'm not with my wife. It's 2 hours that I'm not building toys, etc., etc. And I mean, that's what it would be, because that's kind of the nearest place that has anything industrial-wise. So anyway, more thoughts you didn't care to know. Here's what stinks about cutting 3D parts up on uncured resin is this thing's going to get gooed up pretty dang quick and won't work anymore. The Lexion is the new one, Tad, the new style. Whatever they are now. I can't think of the numbers on them now. If you didn't ask me, I would have known. Everett, I am sub to you, buddy. I am definitely, or at least I was. I assume I still am. Don't know why I wouldn't be. I try to sub to everybody that comes on here that has a channel. I like to spread the love. I was talking to somebody, and I don't know, I know his name on the place I was talking to him, but I don't know if he's over here. And I said, if you can find somebody that will do a John Deere 8850 mod on Farm Simulator, I'll come and play Farm Simulator. But he hadn't found one yet, so. There we go. Thought I was gonna break it right there. That almost was hairy. Can't wait to see these on the Lexion Combine that Dave's doing. John Deere 4-wheel drive and triple mowers. That's going to be interesting. On a 1 to 10 scale, how do you like Farm Sim 19? I mean, I've never played it. Well, I think I played it one time, but I mean a 10. I mean, it's such a cool game. Like I said, I just wish I had more time to do it, because it's just such a cool game. I'm going to try, and I probably shouldn't say this right now, but I'm going to try and have episode 4 of For the Love of Tractors podcast up probably Tuesday. Probably not going to make it by tomorrow. Probably Tuesday. Well, crud. Boy, this one is fighting me a little bit here. The others are cleaning up so well, but this one, I don't know, got a little gunky for some reason. I think I'm gonna draw an 8850 John Deere, because it's getting very hard. Any news on the Ag Co-Star? Yeah, Tad. Probably test printing an Ag Co-Star next week, I'm guessing. I don't think I'm going to get to it this week, but next week. I'm pumped. The world needs more Ag Co-Stars. Can't wait to do them. All right. So I think I've got 12 of these here. I've gotten a whole 4 done. And I think I've got to do 20 total for Dave, so it's going to be an interesting evening here. Got the last batch printing right now. Then I'm test printing that header that I posted a picture of on whatever I posted a picture of it on Instagram, I think. Who's making them? Who's making what? Are we talking about Ag Co-Stars? Are we talking about Lexions? What are we talking about there, Bo? 25-foot gooseneck, cool. That's something this hobby could use. I mean, Greenlight's bringing out goosenecks now, but some trailers, some nice trailers would be cool. What kind of deals can you get on the 7250 Combine? Good question. I might have a 7250 still. Let me look. It's right here. I have a 7150. I'm just going to take it with me to the shows and see if I can sell it, because I got one for my display. I don't need 2 of them. I think I picked that one up. I think I traded that one, is what the deal was. Oh, broke that. No, I didn't. Ooh, thought I broke that in half. That was going to irk me, but I didn't. Cool. That's awesome, Javen. Gosh darn, that's cool. Man, we just did not have that stuff. I mean, when I was in high school, computers were just kind of getting in schools, to be honest with you. So it's not like today where you guys are just all up in computers all the time. Oh, I broke that one. Dang it. Okay, that just goes to the junk pile. Darn. I do not remember that at all, Patrick. The Lexions. Dave Holman is making the Lexions there, Bo. I don't know how many he's going to do. I don't know really any details. Well, I guess he's doing at least 20 because he asked me to do 20 of these mirrors for him. I've seen pictures. They're excellent. And I'm excited to get my hands on them. On one, anyway. I was just chatting with him last night about farm toys and life. I did something this week that I haven't done in I don't know how long, and that's I took Saturday off. So I've had 2 days off in a row, which I can honestly say I don't remember the last time that happened. And man, it's nice. Like I'm sitting here going, man, I kind of hate that it's Sunday and I got to kind of get back at the grind tomorrow. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm technically working right now, but this is fun work, obviously. And then part of me wonders if I did this and made this a job full time or whatever, would it be fun anymore, or would I just get burnt out super quick? I feel like there's a real chance I'd get burnt out. And then I worry, would I build for myself at that point, or would I just be in constant make money mode, which is also not a good thing. Because I feel like creativity suffers and all that when you kind of get swamped down with work. All right, Everett is, everybody check out Everett's channel. $41 for an authentic. I mean, that's not a terrible price for the 4450 authentic right now. I mean, they're collectible for sure. They are. It's one of those things where it's like, how come Ertl just didn't make more of those? Like, there's clearly a demand. Like, I don't get it. That's what I don't get about Ertl. Ertl will make, and granted, I don't have their numbers. I mean, I assume they do research and know their sales numbers, but like Ertl. Like, how about this? Not to be a jerk here, but Ertl is still making this, okay? Like, I can go buy this right now, right? Like, how many 3010s does the world need? But if I want to go buy a 4450 authentic, those are all gone. And if I want to go buy an 8850 four-wheel drive, they're pretty much all gone. I mean, I guess it was right after Lafayette, because I found 0 8850s at Lafayette, 0. And I went online and I literally called around to all the big dealers and I bought every 8850 in 1/64 scale that I could find. And so, you know, I'm sure there's still some out there, and I think there's a few on eBay. I looked the other day, but why doesn't Ertl reproduce that 8850? And why don't they reproduce that authentic 4450? I mean, like, they still have the tooling. Just make another run of them. I don't get it. It's one of the things I will never understand about Ertl, because like I said, they have done the 10 and 20 series John Deere to death in every scale. I mean, they've absolutely just beat that dead horse to death. So why can't we get some of the stuff that clearly is popular and clearly is in demand based on the price that they're going for at the shows and stuff? Like the farm, the 1206, the Precision 1206, it's the most expensive Precision right now that you can find out there. It's in such huge demand. Why don't they reproduce that? because they clearly don't care about the collector's market. I mean, that's pretty obvious when they repop, 75-20 precision, when they drop the 75-20 precision, when their original 1970s, 75-20 was one of the most popular, or one of the highest going Ertl toys. So they clearly don't care about the collector market in terms of pricing. So why not produce more of the collectible trackers, the ones that everybody are after? I just don't get it. Boy, okay, the pop of that mirror too. Shoot. Well, I'm just gonna set that aside. Okay, that's my rant for the day. Sorry, guys. I feel like I got grumpy there, and I don't like to do that. But it just Ertl's ticking me off lately. It's just all there is to it. And there are rumors abound right now about some stuff going on, and I'm not gonna even get into them, but because they're just rumors, I don't know. But Ertl's irking me seriously right now. I wonder, like, here's the thing, and I mean, clearly Ertl's still producing a lot of toys, so don't get me wrong. But I just wonder myself how long it is before Tommy says, I don't know what the deal is with this tractor market, and they kind of go back, because their money is not in tractors, or their big money. And so, I just wonder if at some point, in the future, 10, 15 years, Ertl just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. Part of me goes, well, that sucks because we won't get all those toys. But with 3D printing and rapid prototyping, and the fact that all you younger guys in this chat right now are learning that crap in school, at some point we don't need Ertl anymore. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. I know I know licensing, I know all that stuff, but, and I'm not saying, reproduce to sell, like that's obviously not good, but the day is coming where if one of you guys want a John Deere 8850, you're just going to draw it up and design it, and it's going to look better than anything Ertl ever did. So, no one makes Oliver combines. I agree. I mean, I agree, Nicholas. I don't know why those aren't things that Ertl does. I mean, I do because they're cheap, but, it's little things like that that could hugely improve their product. SpecCast, you get a SpecCast tractor, it doesn't have any of those issues that we talk about with Ertl. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I agree they're more, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do any more authentics or not. I'm afraid this Prestige series is kind of the authentic series now, and I don't know for sure that that's the case, but that's my suspicion. But I agree. I would love to see the authentic series continue on. Oh, my eyes are going bug-eyed here, cross-eyed, trying to see some of these. It might be time to. I got 2 left. Then we're gonna call it on clipping these things anyway. Downsizing machine shit. That sounds exciting. Haha, I just figured out they updated this chat, Kyle, and you are now Pumpkin's Animation is now a moderator. Yeah, I agree, Gary. I agree 100%. I got to go over to I haven't been to Toy Talk for a little bit. I love Toy Talk. Don't get me wrong. Gosh darn it, broke another one. I love Toy Talk, but it doesn't work worth a darn on mobile for me. And I do almost all my internet surfing on mobile. If I'm on a PC, if I'm on my laptop or whatever, I'm probably not surfing the web. I'm probably working. I'm probably doing 3D design or whatever. So editing video, editing audio, all that sort of thing. So I never post over at Toy Tractor Times anymore because they're atrocious. Their mobile integration is just atrocious. It's terrible. Which, I mean, I get it. I get it. They're not web design people, and I doubt they care that much about mobile, but everything is mobile these days. So that's why I do most of my chatting over on Discord with on our Discord server, which link is down below if you guys want to join up and talk toys with us. Do I have any of the... Yeah, I do. I have one. I have the Case IH Sugar Cane Harvester. I like it. I think it's a neat toy. I just got it because it looked different. I thought it looked cool on the shelf. I was not disappointed. I can't believe this thing hasn't seized yet. Usually it's gunked up by now. Doing this much trimming. Yeah, and I can't remember who it was talking about the Ertl hitting the truck market harder. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The truck market is so hot right now in toys. I mean, just look at what Greenlight... Look at how well Greenlight's doing with their stuff. Ertl's missing out. For sure. At the that impromptu toy show that we set up there a week ago, Greenlight was my biggest seller by far. But that was the type of place, because I mean, obviously we're set up. It's not a real farm toy show. It's just me and a buddy brought a bunch of farm toys to sell at this event. But so obviously it's not necessarily a collector crowd. But man, that like $5 item was what was hot there. I did sell a couple tractors. I sold one of those 8RXs, which was awesome. I was happy to sell one of those. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta grab my tray for my UV curing station here real quick. We'll get those things cured up. Keep meaning to bring some Capcom tape from work and put on this thing, and I keep forgetting. I'm very forgetful. Okay. All right. Let's take the gloves off. Get this stuff thrown away. See what else we can work on here. All right. Oh, what time's it getting to be? Oh, it's 5. I got another 20 minutes or so before I need to get out of here. Yeah, Gary, I knew you were the one that bought that. I think they're awesome. I really do. I think they're awesome tractor for the money. I mean, it's an idea, Bandit. It would be so cool. I mean, it's something I want to do because I mean, I think it'd be fun to stream it on Twitch or something even, but it's just a time issue. And if I say to my wife, okay, hey, every Thursday night from 7 to 9, I'm gonna start streaming Farm Simulator, she's gonna be ticked because we don't get to see each other that much right now, unfortunately. We're so dang busy. Tad, I just would be shocked if they didn't make a white planter. I could see SpecCast doing a white planter in the future. I could just see it. I don't know that they will. I don't have any information, but I could see it. Yeah, Pumpkin, Kyle, no idea. I mean, so there were three bars beside your name, and usually in the past, there's only been like pin, report, remove, but now they've added a whole bunch of more options, and I could add you as a mod. So that was super cool, super easy. I would love to see him make Oliver again. I unfortunately don't think they will, but that'd be super cool. I love Oliver tractors. Let's see here. Here's the frame for this Oshkosh, by the way. Something like that. The fifth hitch is around here somewhere. In my pile. Oh, actually it's not, because I was going to use this for something else. So never mind. The hitch is not here. I wish I could find the seat for this dang John Deere I've got. These are just test parts, I think. Oh, I'm going to need that, though. And I'm also, but I think when I sandblasted that 7520, oh, whoops, that goes down here. I lost the clamshell fenders in my sandblast cabinet, so I need to clean that out, because I'm pretty sure that's where they are. I think they fell through the grate, which is not the end of the world. Oh, crap. You're right, Jax. Ah, crap. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta get some rubbing alcohol and clean that. Dang it. I'm glad you caught that, though. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm going to all this work to be safe here. And that's funny. I mean, I've already touched it, so, but there's no need to. Get that cleaned up. All right. Good call on that. Good call. What's your plan for that Ford? Cat power. That's the plan for it. We're gonna drop a Caterpillar in that sucker. And then here's the hood for it. I don't have any of my 1/64 scale cat sitting here. Here's a Cummins 1/64. It's a little big. I'd have to cut out some more, which is doable. I mean, just slide that in there. Anyway, that's the plan for it. Gonna cat power this. We'll stick some big old tires on there, and we'll see how that turns out. I've been in a repower mood lately. Yeah, I actually picked up a Oliver. I think it was a 1950T there, Gary, with the thought of customizing that. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet, but I got some ideas. These Oshkoshes, after I get enough built for show season, which will hopefully be soon, I will put my excess Oshkoshes up on the website. But until then, nowhere right now. Oh, no kidding, Bo. Oh, who's selling? What does he have? Has he got anything I'd be interested in? Obviously not a truck by me, but um, any 4-wheel drives or anything? Let's see. I gotta get this thing finished up too. So I just kind of weathered this up, made it look blah, and then we're gonna stick a single hopper box on there. That's got to be repainted. That is incorrect. Let's see. I've got to build up that a little bit. Boy, we're just knocking projects out left and right here today, guys. This is awesome. Oh, think those got some water on them. I don't know what happened there. Oh, maybe I do actually. Kind of remember what happened to those now. They did get water on them. It's kind of a long story. Let's see. Something like that. Just do that number. Good call, Kyle. Plug in the Discord. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. You know, we can get more people over there. I think everybody's gonna. Oh, what's up, Kent? How are you doing, man? Glad you could make it over for a live here. That's awesome. Yeah, Dave. First show of the year for me is Bloomington. Never sold at that show before. I've been to that show many times. Pretty much, I think every year since it's been in Bloomington, I think I've been. So, but yeah, first year selling at that show, which is always a learning experience because every region, every show sort of has its customers. And so it's entirely possible I roll up there with all this custom stuff I'm working on, and I fail miserably. Don't sell a darn thing. Kind of like last weekend where I thought I brought what was going to sell hot, and don't get me wrong, I did okay, but I did not sell nearly what I thought I was going to sell last weekend. I thought I'd sell about double what I did. Luckily, I only had to go 100 feet out of my door to do to do that show last weekend. This weekend, or the Bloomington show, is a little bit different story. That's about 130 miles for us, and plus a hotel stay. So 3 nights in a hotel, food, gas, etc. Show cost. It's a little more risky to go up there. But with that said, I'm confident enough. There aren't a lot of custom guys doing what I do up there. There's a couple custom guys. Danny Angotti's there. He's going to have some of my stuff, my toolboxes and stuff. So I will not be selling those at that show because I just don't think it's right if a guy is buying wholesale from me that I'm also there selling. So I'm just going to leave it to him to sell those. But we're going to be there with tons of custom 4-wheel drives and hopper trucks, and I got a bunch of tool beds to stick on trucks and things of that nature. So hopefully we do okay. We'll see. I'll probably try to do some videos from that show. I'd love to do a live up there if I could, but we'll see how that works out. One thing I found, he has a few older track cases, an old blue 4-wheel drive, and an old John Deere 4-wheel drive, and 8RT. Okay, gotcha. Is the case ripper done? Not even close, my friend. Not even close. If I have one of those 870s done by the Bloomington show, it will be a miracle. But I'm going to try. Brady goes, I don't do Snapchat, unfortunately, but definitely. Oh, man, I do. Yeah, I wish they had that Decatur show. I loved that show. That hotel was so easy to get in and out of. And it was just a great show. Yeah, I really wish they had that show. Am I going to National? That is the question. I'm going to say as of right now, I probably won't make it to National. but we're trying to get there. If that means anything. It's just going to be a weird, I don't know. It's just a weird year. And I'll be honest, I probably need those 3 days to build more than to go up there and spend money and shoot the breeze with guys. But we'll see. You never know. Catch you later. Fleming. Have a good one. For the cat engine, type in a real cat yellow diesel engine for custom build diecast promo DCP. Oh, okay. Pulling those off of DCP. Gotcha. I 3D printed my own cat engine. So, because I didn't want to buy DCPs and then, I don't want to pay $50, $60 for a DCP, $70, whatever they are, just to pull a motor. And then you got a DCP carcass sitting there that you can't do squat with. So, I knew I had Instaset here. Dang it. Anyway, so I 3D printed a cat motor. FW60, I think that's what this is it FW60? I love these tractors. I'm kind of always hunting for more of those as well. Yep, FW60. These are getting a little tougher to find, unfortunately. They're still out there, don't get me wrong, but I do remember the Springfield show. Yeah. Man, I love that show too. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Congrats to Kent, who is Moore Park Model Works, because he purchased Tractor Fab, which is, an awesome detailing business that I know a lot of us custom guys used a whole bunch in the past. I don't even know how many, literally thousands of disc blades I bought from Tractor Fab back when we still scratch built disc. But there are so many cool products that they have, and I'm just super excited that somebody like Kent has got into that and is going to revive Tractor Fab, and we're going to get those parts again. So that's just super awesome. In fact, Kent, I don't know if you're taking dealers, but I might talk to you about that if that's okay, or if shoot you a message or something, or if you want to shoot me a message. I don't know how much we can buy, but I have to look. But I'm kind of interested. So talking about Central Illinois, okay, cool. Thanks, Kent. So talking about Central Illinois farm toy shows, by the way. So we were talking about Springfield. Remember there was the Springfield one that was out at, the Crown Plaza? They had one out there for a little bit. But then do you guys remember when they had they called it the Bloomington Gold Show out at the fairgrounds? That was a cool show too. And then Jacksonville, Illinois also had a farm toy show at a hotel, and that was a fun show. I always loved it too. It's only a half hour from my house. I've got a lot of the 75th anniversary stuff, Brady. Speed design. I can't speed design anything. I'm terrible. I mean, I'm just slow no matter what I'm 3D designing, but I'm trying my darndest. I mean, I think some of the stuff I finished up this week is cool. I'm excited about it anyway. I'm really excited about that case ripper. That's just something I've wanted forever, and dang it, we're gonna have one. Kinsey should 100% make a nice 12-row, or SpecCast should make a nice 12-row Kinsey. No question about it. Any news on the X9 Deer? I can't believe we didn't see an X9 Deer release this fall. That's my news on it. I can't believe it. Like, I'm 100% shocked that we didn't see an X9, at least a prototype for the show this year, but whatever. I can't imagine we don't see a toy of that soon, right? Should customize a Kinsey Big Blue. Yeah, there's some potential to customize one of those for sure. Oh, the Baffus Blue and Iranian Gold. I have neither of those, Tad, but those are cool. I would love to have one of those Baffus Blues in particular. Hey, you can design engine. So Kyle, like that engine, I swear to God, it was just me just willing that engine to work. And I mean, I finally got it, but man, it was a pain in the butt. I don't really want to do any more engines if I can keep from it. Yeah, I saw Connor made an X9, and it looks great too. Do I do custom orders? So, yes, but is the answer to that. Yes, but it will be next winter before you get it. Because I'm building for show season right now, and that's pretty much all I'm going to get done. Like I said, I've got 12 new products I'm launching this winter, and so I'm building out M&W Earthmaster, Case 870. I've got 2 tractors I can't tell you about just yet. I've got 4 pieces of potato equipment. What else? I'm working on a Versatile Fury. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of those. I don't know if I can design that right, though. I'm having some trouble with it, and I don't know if I can make it work. But I think it'd be cool to have. Anyway, there you go. Schomburg has an 870 on Shapeways. Very hard to build and incredibly expensive. Sounds about right. Yeah. So here's my thing. Like, no question, it's amazing if it's from John. And I'm definitely not trying to step on his toes, but I'm the type of guy who's willing to sacrifice a little bit of detail if it means I don't have to buy it from Shapeways and break a part on a $300 item. And so anyway, I guess I'm making my own, I guess. I thought Schomburg made a different one, but mine's an 11 shank. I don't know for sure what he's making, or what he has. But anyway, so I've got some, let's call them high-end Shapeways kits. And like 2 of them I broke parts on, and I was able to fix them, but it's still the fact of the matter that you pay almost $200 or whatever for a kit, and it's super brittle, and if you break it, you're just screwed. And so anyway, that's kind of the end of the day there. So probably my first 870, which will just go on my display, it's probably not going to fold, but I mean, ultimately they're going to fold. Once I kind of once I get some test prints done. I mean, I've designed them to fold, so they should be good, but yeah, I think those Versatile Furies are cool. I don't know. 1/16 scale John Deere 4840. And, oh yeah, 164. Yeah, those will look good together. What if I design some of the orders that you got? Like, if it's something that you'd rather not do, but it's just the file. I mean, maybe, Kyle, if we can work out a price, I mean, on stuff like that. I don't see why not. I'm all for outsourcing at this point, because my design list is huge right now. I mean, it's huge right now. There's no nice way to put that. And I mean, you know what's going on in my 1/16th project list, and so you know what I've got, that chore that, we're dealing with. So how would we put in a custom order? Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram, or you can email me at fortheloveoftractors.com, fortheloveoftractors@gmail.com. I'm sorry. Shoot over what you're wanting, what you're after, and I'll let you know if it's doable. The M&W Rippers, I think, are going to be in the like $30 to $35 range. I'm trying to get those really reasonable, actually. Let me go grab one. I've got one finished. I don't have decals on it yet, but let me grab one real quick. So these are just little 5-shank rippers. I think they look great. I'm proud of them anyway. And they turned out awesome. This point right here is a little brittle. I'm kind of working on something on it to beef that up, but it's not terrible. It's workable anyway. But I love them. They're awesome. Let's just stick one behind. I mean, obviously this row track is just a bit much for a little 5-shank M&W, but there you go. I mean, that's kind of what they look like. I think they're cool. I didn't design these to be some high-end custom that, I expect to show up on, award-winning displays or anything like that. I designed them for guys that wanted a small ripper and didn't want to pay a fortune for it. So sometimes that's kind of what I got to look at. I'm of the belief that not every toy should be a high-end, high-detail toy. I'm of the belief that sometimes you have to build to a market. So I do a little bit of both. Buchanan, I don't know if they're still doing that Rockholm show or not. I liked it over there. It was like a 3-hour drive, though. And, it was a small show, but I always enjoyed going to that show, but I have not been in years, so I don't know. We need more 164 scale skid steers, right, Kyle? Kyle can tell you all about 164 scale skid steers. Who do you think made the best looking pickup of the 70s? Great question. Those Fords are really good looking. that era Ford is a really good looking truck. I wouldn't argue with you anyway. Can you make a custom S690 with dual rubber tires? If you can find me an S690, those things are hard to find and super pricey. I have 0 S690s left. I don't even have one for my collection, and I screwed up big time. I accidentally I had my inventory off. This was years ago, and I sold mine, which sucks. So I actually do not have an S690 right now. Well, I have a red version. Yeah, we're going to do a red version of that for sure, of that M&W. Cool, Dave. I will take these. I will have those rippers up at Bloomington, and I'm going to try to have a 9190 for you there. And if you get to Bloomington and you don't want it, it's not the end of the world. That's fine. But I'm going to try to have one for you there. The only thing I'm waiting on those are decals right now. So that's kind of, like I said, I got to get this decal situation figured out. Yeah, Kyle's got a sweet Bobcat skid loader going on right now. I'm excited. John makes the 11 and 13 shank. Shoot. Well, I didn't really mean to make the same thing he was making with that 870. I don't like to do that. But with that said, I have a ton of design time in it, so I'm going to make it. But that was not my intention, is to kind of step on his toes. That was not what I was going after there. I thought he just had the big one, but yeah, I guess he does have the 11. I guess if he does have the 11 shank, oh well, shoot. Like I said, I hate doing that. I did that with I also did that with somebody that made some gearing off heads. And like I said, I didn't realize it at the time, and I accidentally did them, or I did them, and like I said, I don't like to do that to people if I can keep from it. Cool. Yeah, I will definitely. I mean, we're obviously going to be there. I'm going to try to get there as early as I can Friday. I'm not sure when we can get in our room, but I was talking to Brian Morey from B&B, and he thought they were kind of just holding those dealer rooms all weekend, so he thought we could get in there super early. So it could be a situation where if we could get out of here by noon, we could be there at 2, and then just spend time setting up. We can usually have our room set up in about an hour and a half. You can officially affirm the front disc are on backwards. Of course I put them on backwards. Yeah, this is the prototype, so that's fine. This one's just going on my display. Or, just... So that's okay. But, yeah, of course I put them on backwards. Duh. Well, I'll know better for the next time. I don't know, were these the wheels? I don't even know. I just grabbed some wheels. I feel like we need bigger wheels for these. What do you think on that, Kyle? Did we even do wheels for those? I don't even remember now at this point. I do like Peterbilts, Brady. I think they're cool. Oh, great. Great, Logan. I'll take a look at it when I get done here. When I get off this chat, I've got to put some more inventory away. And then I'm going to head to the computer and do some design work. So I'll check it out then. Do you know what happened to scale models? I think does scale models still exist? Seems like they still exist. I don't know. Maybe not. Gary, the Bloomington show is Thanksgiving weekend. It's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of Thanksgiving. Friday is like 4 to whatever, 7, 8, 9, whenever everybody gets tired. I think Saturday is like 9 or 8 to maybe 5 or 6. I don't remember for sure. And then Sunday, I don't advise going on. I hate to say this. I don't advise going to farm toy shows on Sundays because the dealers just want to go home. And so everybody's packing up as soon as they possibly can. Like, we're, depending on the weather. I mean, if the weather's good, we'll stay until close at Bloomington. But if the weather's iffy, we're going to get out of there quick. So on Sunday. I wish Facebook or YouTube would do a dual live too. I think that'd be super cool. 164 scale fire truck or parts? I don't know. Tony, do you? I mean, you might have some insight on that if you're still here. We may have to, Jax. We may have to fire up another moderator here before too long. That's a great question, Gary. I'm kind of forgetting that Friday is Black Friday. I don't know, but you know, if you come up and if you've got something you like that we've got, we'll wheel and deal. You know how we go. I mean, we did last weekend. I'm always willing to, help out guys that watch the channel or whatever. I'm always, I'm more than happy to do some dealing. So. Streams? Wow, so we've been doing this for 91 minutes, and shockingly, the internet has not dropped once. That's amazing. That's progress, guys. I gotta get this put on. So I've got this is my last non-movable crane. After this, it's all the ones Kyle designed for me that are awesome. So I gotta find a truck to put this on. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I gotta go find a truck to put anything on right now. Yeah, I've got you down there, 9460. We'll have a 9882 for you set back, so we'll have one ready to roll for you. I have a 3D printed rear end that would fit a case 1470. I don't, but let me look into it, because I might be able to whip one up pretty quick, actually. I can try to look into that this evening. I've got a 1470 here, so yeah, maybe. Where could I find an authentic 7088 Combine? Oh boy, good question. I don't know. Outback Toys might have one. You might check them out. I don't know for sure, but you might look there anyway. Oh, I like the idea of a gravity wagon. That is a great idea. Pulling tractor. What are you looking for, Jax? Maybe. I don't know if I do it or not, but tell me what you're looking for. Maybe. Oh, I saw the IH. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. I kind of want. Well, Kyle, let's talk about that, buddy. Oh, Tony's cooking up some dumplings. That sounds awesome. That's getting about dinner time. What am I gonna have for dinner? My wife's gone right now. I'll starve to death without her. Not really, but I'll have to go find something. Yeah, Bosun may have some of those 7088s as well. Boy, if I lived 30 minutes from Outback Toys, I'd be broke. I mean, I'd be broke. Might need a cage. I'll look. I may have one. I'll look and see. What's up, Matthew? Yeah, that really would bring one of those 1470s to life. That's something. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see what I can come up with. Oh, here's something I need to take a picture of and sit in my junk pile. I got to get the website updated tonight. There's no question about that. I've been slacking something terrible. I've just been building so much that I haven't had time. So I tried this. So it's a part shelf with stuff on it. And of course I shot one color. Now I need to go through and paint the individual parts. But I'm not sure I liked how it turned out real well. I think I need to adjust some settings on the printer. But anyway, now I'm just throwing random stuff at you guys right now. Some 3D printed grain carts would be sweet. The unreferred 25. The J&M 20. Yeah, those would be. I want some small grain carts, to be honest with you. I saw those. Have you seen my 1/16? I don't know. Is it on Discord? I'll check it out. 9460. Adam Sunken did, or not Adam Sunken. Adam Frericks did some awesome Kinsey carts, but Adam's stuff is usually hard to get a hold of. So Dave Holman has some cool smaller carts that I'm probably going to try and get one from him. Probably at St. Louis, because I think that might be the next time I see Dave. I'm not for sure, but... All right, Derek, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. What's the website name? fortheloveoftractors.com if you want to see my stuff. Outbacktoys.com if we're talking about some of the other stuff we talked about, probably. B&B Farm Toys may have a 7088. Might check out B&B. It's B&B farmtoys.com. .net. Looking for MacDon heads. Cordero Ham has MacDon heads for combines. You might get in touch with him on Facebook. .164 scale Kill Bros. The older ones. I don't know. I'm gonna chat with Kyle after the chat here and see if we can whip up something like a gravity wagon, because I agree that's something we need. Smoked pork and dumpling soup. Oh my gosh, Tony, you're killing me over here. Yeah, I would love an early. So actually, I've got one right here. The Ertl one. What is it? That is a 500, I guess. I really was thinking about using this as a basis to draw a nicer, higher detailed printed one. I don't know. But I agree. That would be awesome. I sort of tend to shy away from doing John Deere implements 3D printed, because John Deere are massive jerks about their licensing. And then don't get me wrong, I understand it. They got to protect their brand, but eat, sleep, farm, toy farm, repeat. Agreed. That's yeah, Lucan. Flail mowers will be on the website really soon. I finally got all the wheels for them. I got them painted. I just got to kind of throw them together and take pictures. So yeah, they did come with a 4430. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh, Malachi, that is a fantastic idea. Yeah, fantastic idea. Yeah, that's the thing, JIKs, man. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't even mind spending the design money and time, because there are so many variations on that. It would be well worth it. Like that. Yeah, when you guys said gravity wagons, the light bulb instantly went off my head. We need to do gravity wagons. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna chat with Kyle after we're all said and done here. See if that's something he's willing to tackle, or if that's something I need to kind of spearhead myself. But yeah, I mean, there's another thing. So it's like some silly math here, because thank you guys for hanging around for an hour and a half chatting with me, by the way. I appreciate it. So I was figuring the other day, if I can launch 24 new products this year, sell 20 of each product for an average price of 50, so some less, some more, I could consider doing this full time. like that's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting rich doing that. That's not much money, but it's enough that I could reinvest into it and try to double down the next year and so on and so forth. So that's kind of why I'm just trying to pop out new products the best I can right now. Kill Brothers, Brent, J&M, yeah, Parker as well would be a good gravity wagon. There's some other kind of off brands that would be fantastic. An accurate UM with the cut panel, yeah, that's a good idea too, Tony. Absolutely. Shout out to Claire Russell there. How's it going? Oh, that's a cool idea, Dave. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, modern Steiger detail kits. I've kind of got them, but I haven't put them up on the website yet. Here's some of the handrails for those. I'm working on it. I'm doing some tweaks to that, and ultimately, really soon, I hope to have some of those on hand. You know where I can find a 164 scale new idea corn picker? Yeah, I agree. Who was making that? Was Timmy Holker making those? I could see that being a Tim situation with that new idea corn picker. Who was making those? Gosh, that's a great question. I'll look into that. Magnum, there you go. Yeah, if we could do an opening grain door on those, Kyle, that would be ideal. Yeah, I mean that's something I would want if we were going to do a 3D design grain wagon. I almost feel like that's a must. So here's some news. I think we're going to see a C60 tandem next year from Greenlight. So just FYI on that. I think we'll see that. And of course, being Greenlight's going to be nice and cheap, so that'll be cool. Cool, Everett. Oh, speaking of the website, guys, check it out, fortheloveoftractors.com. I've got more stuff to add soon. I have 30 of these tractors painted up. Once I get them finished up, I'll start loading those up on the website. I'm doing some custom of these. Got some custom of these that are almost done. Just pop the hood off of that. Hope to have the M&Ws up real soon. Like one is done, obviously, or somewhat done. Gonna have a few of these up by the end of the week as well. Just trying to kind of make a push to have that updated before Christmas season gets here. But, so you guys want to do some Black Friday shopping. I may run a Black Friday sale on the website, but the only thing that would prevent me from doing that is obviously we're going to be at a farm toy show. So I'm slightly concerned about selling an item at the show and then selling it on the website almost at the same time, and then somebody kind of getting screwed and getting mad at me. So that's my only concern with running a Black Friday sale, but I may do it. We'll see. Farm Factor. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Farm Factor 3D has new idea stuff. Yeah, and they're great too. Greenlight is based in Indianapolis. Their stuff is made in China though. Custom C60. Yeah, it just depends on what you need there, Everett. But yeah, I've still got some C60s laying around here. I don't have any grain C60s, but we're obviously going to have some of the C65s when they get here next month, November. So a decent sized John Deere ripper. So what size are you thinking, Brent? I've got some inline rippers that I can do. I think I've got 9 and 11 shank, or maybe it's 7 and 11 shank. Other than that, you let me know. Maybe we could do something, but I kind of stay away from John Deere a little bit as far as implements go. A white Steiger. Are we talking about this? This is a Bueller. This is a Bueller Versatile. That's not a Steiger. This is a Steiger. The hood is just primer gray. I stripped it off because I'm gonna do some custom paint work on that. Do a Black Friday sale a week after Black Friday. That's actually a solid idea. Maybe we get home from the show on Sunday and we run a big sale that week. That's a pretty solid idea. Tricks for making hydraulic hoses. Absolutely. Get you some of this stuff. This is called Magic Stretch Cord, and it's like bead making cord. You can get it at Hobby Lobby or kind of Michael's, any of those girly places where they make crafts and beads. And anyway, you get it by the roll. It'll last you for absolutely ever. And you can just cut it with scissors, super glue it on, etc., etc. It's great. They made a Big Ripper in Assumption at GSI. Oh, that'd be super cool. Yeah. I did not know that Brent made a Ripper. C60 with a service bed. Okay, very doable, Everett. Very doable. Cool. I have some C channel brass that should be here. I think it's not coming until next week now that I think about it. But I ordered it last week. Anyway, that's going to be my holdup on making service trucks for a little bit until that gets here. But it should be here really quick. I would not customize the 75th anniversary tractors. Just my personal opinion. I'm not saying they're going to be worth money in the future, but I suspect they could be. I don't know. That's just my thought on it. A 164 scale Valtra tractor. I do not know where you can get a 164 scale Valtra tractor. That would be cool, though. Okay, Farm Factor has a self-propelled. You're looking for a pull type. You might shoot him a message, though, J.I. Case Man, because he may have something he doesn't have listed, or he may have it in the works. 52 people on Discord. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know, Everett. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. I'll get you something reasonably priced for sure, though. $72.50 has this really. I'll have to look into that. There, that's 75th anniversary, $72.50. When I hope to go live like later this week. I'll try because we're kind of it's going to be wet this week, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be around. If I can have a really productive tonight and next couple nights working on tractors where I'm banging out a bunch of projects, I will probably do a live later this week. So. Oh, thanks, J.I. Case, man. I sure appreciate that. I would love to meet you too someday. If we're ever in the same place at the same time, please come up and say hi and introduce yourself. I would really appreciate that. Um, I don't know. I just love meeting toy people. So, how much longer am I going for? Not very much longer. I really gotta. How about another 10 minutes here? Because I got a bunch of work to do still. And I'm kind of getting Tony's making me hungry. Now I'm kind of thinking I need to go get some dinner too. So I've got some stuff upstairs I can whip up. Do not have school on Thursday and Friday, so 4-day weekend. Nice. Are you going to the Central Minnesota Farm Toy Show? I don't think so. That's a haul for me. That's a drive. How big is that show? I don't know. If it was a big show, I don't know. Not this year anyway. How about that? Oh, it's the same casting as the Authentic. Okay. Oh, I'll be darned. I didn't realize that. Hmm. Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper. I'm running low. I don't know, Ever, but we're gonna get out that way sometime. That's for sure. All right, thanks, Logan. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Wild cherry Pepsi. That's good stuff too. I have been drinking a lot more water lately. I'm trying to get a little healthier. So it's a chore, but I'm trying. Which means less Dr. Pepper, unfortunately. Cherry Coke. I love cherry. Yeah, cherry drinks. Cherry drinks are awesome. I like cherry Coke and Pepsi both. Root beer is actually my favorite drink, but I don't keep root beer in the house because I would never drink water or anything else. So, what's the orange? Oh, this is a co-op. It's a Dusty co-op. So it's basically a Steiger. I'm gonna customize this one of these days. I don't know. One, matching that paint's gonna be a chore. So that's why I haven't been in a huge hurry. Raspberry Coke. I don't think I've tried that one yet. Barks is my favorite mass-produced root beer. There's a couple really great. There's a couple really great kind of short line root beers, I guess. There's a Calvin's, which is in Herman, Missouri, is kind of their headquarters. That's my all-time favorite root beer. There's Dr. Pepper in the pork. Heck yeah. Orange Crush. Oh my gosh, I haven't had one of those in forever. That's funny. I didn't think that bumper was going to stay on there. It did stay, though. Cool. Yeah, I tried one of those root beer flavor packets. They were okay. They were okay. I wouldn't say it was my favorite thing, but it wasn't exactly like root beer, but it was close enough. It was good enough for water. I have not had a Mana root beer yet. Maybe I'll have to try that sometime. Next time I'm up that way. I hope Speccast does start making smaller equipment. I think that'd be fantastic. I'd sure appreciate it. I think they could sell a lot if they would. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, first gym would be cool. All right, number one farmer. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll catch you out on Discord. I'll be over there for sure. I really, you know what? I really need to get going too, guys. I appreciate you hanging around. We've been at this for 114 minutes according to my YouTube. Um, and I sure appreciate it, guys. Um, it was fun. Great way to spend a Sunday. I got some work done, and all that stuff. So appreciate it. You guys are awesome. What are your thoughts on the SpecCast Momentum Planner? I think it's going to be awesome, but I think it's super expensive. Yeah. Sorry you missed out too, Randy. Yeah, I think this might be our longest stream yet. I think. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, like I said, I really appreciate it. You're the best. Like I said, I'm building like crazy here. Let me show you. I'm building like crazy for Farm Toy Show season, and anyway, And we'll do another stream hopefully later this week. So it's supposed to be wet, and but yeah, I got to get some stuff done here before, and then I got to get some dinner. So nope, I've done a okay, I thought maybe we hit a 2 hour 30 minute one time, but I wasn't for sure. So we're not quite there yet, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably be around Discord a little bit too. It might take me a little bit because I got to put some stuff away first, but then I'll hop over there. All right, guys, catch you later. Thanks. Have an awesome weekend. Happy tractor hunting.